Okay, this is the before I start adding my camping gear. Before. So, I'm at the back of the camper. I do have the back door option. I put an air mattress in. See, this is my starting point. I will probably change my mind as I go along, decide to move things around, add things, take things out. But this will be my first camping trip in my trailer. And it's been hot and sweaty getting this all, I've been hot and sweaty getting this all set up. The awesome thing is that when once it's set up, I'm not going to be packing it like this anymore. Okay, so I've got my air mattress. It's an air mattress. Let's see. Yes, I covered it in sheets. I know they won't stay very well, but it's an air mattress that you pump with your foot. It has a sponge thing in there and you pump it with the foot. I've got my sleeping bag. I've got my porta potty, and I've got it in this plastic container here. So that if there are any leaks or anything, it won't damage my camper. In that little basket, I don't know if it's going to stay there, but I've got cooking gear. These little rugs here are good for my knees, and they'll scoot along with me. If I put my knees on one, I can move it and then go to the other one, so it won't be rough on my knees. I will say though that I can stand up in here and bend over, but I can walk around in here if I need to. I'm starting out with some clear drawer containers up there. I'm not sure what I'll end up storing in there. So far I have toilet paper in one, batteries in one, and first aid kit. I've got my clothes in that little suitcase down there at the end, and that's what I'll use typically to load my clothes, and that'll be the only thing I'll have to load, clothes and food. I've got me some what are they called, wheel locks or wheel chocks. I've got my extension cord. There's a table there that I bought a couple weeks ago. It's a really neat table because I can change heights. It can fit in here in the camper really well, or I can put it, if I want to cook outside, it'll fit well out there. And I've got my little camping chair over there tipped over because I know it'll probably scoot around if I leave it in there. So this is my setup so far. This is where I'm getting started. I have some solar lights up there all charged up on the shelf. I've got my shoes are up there at the front door. I will not be wearing my shoes inside this camper. I want to be able to take them off right there. Got my little step stool. In fact, I'm going to put that over there by the other door. Anyway. Okay, so this is how, so far I've got my camper set up, and I know that along the way I'll learn what I like best, what works for me as a camper, depending on where I'm going. My first camping trip is to my parents' backyard again. My first camping trip in this thing. To my parents' backyard again. I think of this as my bedroom on wheels. I can go camp at my parents' house and not put them out any. But the main reason I'm going, well, okay, let's start with two reasons. Number one, I missed Mother's Day. I didn't see my mom on Mother's Day, so I want to catch up with her this weekend. Number two, my dad's going to teach me how to back this thing up. And then I'll be ready for my next camping trip, which will be at a lake. Okay, so this is where I am so far, and I'm actually having fun. And if this is fun, I can only imagine how fun it's going to be when I actually get to camp. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye for now.